there! I got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube exactly 1 year today after posting my first video here, so I decided to do a little Q&A to celebrate. I asked you for some questions and I got a lot more than expected, so let's get started. Favourite Star Wars movie? Return of the Jedi. I can never quite explain why, I just like when Star Wars gets to be fun and have a happy ending. Favourite Star Wars shows? Rebels, Resistance, and I'm going to leave space number 3 open for the Acolyte on the 4th of June. Favourite Star Wars characters? I'll do my top 5 with no explanation, because if I explain, we'll be here all day. Not in order: Hera Syndulla, Ahsoka Tano, Rey Skywalker, Niku Vozo and Vaneshka Ro. Favourite Star Wars ship? Relationship? Kanan and Hera. Spaceship? The Ghost. Favourite lightsaber colour? I think blue. I think I have a blue lightsaber. But when I play Fallen Order, I play with a pink lightsaber to match the pink poncho. Favourite clone? The Bad Batch and normal clones. I'm wearing my Bad Batch friendship bracelets at the moment. I don't know if I can pick a favourite Bad Batcher. I'd probably say Omega, but for the older brothers I go through phases of who I like more. At the moment I'm going through a crosshair phase. For normal clones, I don't know if I have a favourite. No one really comes to mind. If you could live at any point in the Star Wars timeline, where would you want to live and why? That's such a good question. Okay, I think I want to live in the High Republic era. I know it's an objectively bad time, especially if you're a Jedi. Like, yeah, there's a lot of bad things going on, but it's better than living through the Clone Wars or the Empire or the First Order, and I love the gold Jedi robes. What are your favourite Star Wars memories? Oh, okay. The first one that comes to mind is when I went to Hollywood Studios in 2017, and this is before Galaxy's Edge had opened, and we went to Star Tours first thing in the morning and ended up doing it 4 times before breakfast. After the first time, Mum just went and found like a nice bench to sit on, and it was just me and my dad going on Star Tours, coming out of Tatooine Traders and getting straight back in the queue. It was the best. And then also Star Wars Celebration, which felt like being on Star Tours for 4 days straight. What 3 Star Wars characters do you think you're most like? Ooh, this is difficult. Like Rey, Vaneshka, and then probably someone like Padme or Hera or Leia. If there are any other Star Wars characters that you think I'm like, please put them in the comments, I'd love to know. What type of Force user would you be? This is easy. Light side Jedi during the High Republic. What group would you like to be a part of if you were in the Star Wars universe? Since I've already said the High Republic, I'll think of something new for this one. Either in the Ghost Crew or live on the Colossus and be besties with the Aces and the Fireball crew. Which Star Wars planet would you like to go on a vacation to? I think Pablo would be nice for a relaxing holiday, but I also love visiting cities, so I'd really like to go to Coruscant. You can only watch 3 episodes of animated Star Wars for the rest of your life. Which ones would you pick? Oh, okay, this is difficult. Family Reunion and Farewell, Victory and Death, and this is difficult to choose between something from the Bad Batch or Resistance, but I might say something like Aftermath, because then I get a full hour of Bad Batch content with that. If you were to choose a Star Wars team of 5 to 6 to fight Vader and the Emperor, who would you choose? Definitely Luke, Ahsoka, and Rey. But to add an extra couple to the list, Chopper. If you gave Chopper a blaster, you could definitely take down the Emperor. Oh, and maybe Cal Kestis and Merrin. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a rabbit called Thumper. I'll edit in a video of him being cute here. Also, if you comment something nice for Thumper, I will read it to him. What are your hobbies and interests outside of YouTube? I think I put quite a lot of my personality and interests into this channel. So I've got my cosplay and conventions and travel. I also really love reading. I read a lot of mostly Star Wars books. My favourite non-Star Wars books are Loveless by Alice Oseman and An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. I just love listening to music. I listen to a lot of Maisie Peters, Tessa Violet, Taylor Swift, Dodie. The Torture Poets Department came out yesterday, so I've basically been listening to that non-stop since. What's your favourite part about YouTube? When I make something that's just for me, that I don't know whether other people like, I just make it because I want to and I think it's something that should exist, and then other people do like it. Who or what inspired you to create your channel? I was hoping someone would ask this question. It was actually my mum who inspired me to start posting on YouTube. Last year, while we were getting ready for Celebration, I'd been posting on TikTok for nearly 2 years. And I was getting a lot of views and I was making lots of really great Star Wars friends, and I realised that there was a pretty good chance I'd see someone who knew me. And so I wanted to explain all of that in advance instead of having to do that at Celebration. And so my mum actually thought it was really cool and suggested that I start posting on YouTube as well. So I just started posting all of my TikToks here as YouTube shorts, and then I made some vlogs while I was in California, and I realised I really like editing long form videos and just carried on doing that. Those are all the questions, so thank you for watching, thank you if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing that. I post Star Wars content pretty much every day, if not here, on TikTok or Instagram. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, may the Force be with you. Was that a really cheesy outro? No, it's fine. It sounds like there's a seagull dying outside my window. I really hope my microphone doesn't pick that up. Where was I? Okay. Oh, the Bad Batch.